Hello and good morning, kids. Now let us move towards our supplementary reader, chapter number 4 In the Kingdom of Fools. Okay, this story has been adapted from a Kannada folk tale from A.K. Ramanujan's Folk Tales from India. So, this is a story which has been extracted from this book, okay, and which is written by Ramanujan. In the Kingdom of Fools, before you read section, it is believed that fools are so dangerous that only very wise people can manage them. So fools are very dangerous. We have already heard about them, that very fool people, they are very dangerous. Okay, we should not deal with them because anytime they can hurt us. So who are the fools in this story? What happens to them? So this is a funniest story I have ever dealt. So let us go through this story. Let us see what is this kingdom of fools, who are those fools, and what happened to them. Now, in the kingdom of fools, both the king and the minister were idiots. Both of them were idiots. So the name of the kingdom is Kingdom of Fools. So once I had heard about a story, Andher Nagri ka Chaupat Raja. So Raja Chaupat or Nagri bhi Andher. So it was like that. So in the kingdom of fools, both the king and the minister, both were idiots. They didn't want to run things like other kings, so they decided to change night into day and day into night. So as they were idiot, they challenged the nature and they wanted to make day into night and a night into day. They didn't want to follow like the other kings. So they changed this way. They ordered that everyone should be awake at night till their fields and run their business only after dark and go to bed as soon as the sun came up. This was their rule, and they made the people of that kingdom to follow that. What they told, at night they should run their businesses, they should till their fields, they should work in the field and all, but as soon as the sun came up they should go to bed. As we go to bed at night, they should go to bed in the daytime. Anyone who disobeyed would be punished with death. So those who disobeyed, they were punished to death. So the people did as they were told for the fear of death. The king and the minister were delighted at the success of their project. So both those idiots were very happy to see that the people were following it. So they were happy because their project was successful. One day, a guru and his disciple arrived in the city. Guru means a wise person who has a logic, who thinks logically. Okay, he was a guru, and he arrived in that city with his disciple. Disciple means follower, his follower. So it was a beautiful city. It was broad day, but there was no one about. So when they visited, it was a daytime, and as usual, when they went, they arrived at city. People were not on the road; they were in their houses, sleeping, having a sound sleep. Okay, so they were surprised; they didn't see anyone on the road. So everyone was asleep, not a mouse stirring. Even the cattle had been taught to sleep by day. The two strangers were amazed by what they saw around them and wandered around town till evening, when suddenly the whole town woke up and went about its nightly business. So throughout the day, both these fellows, they wandered in the city in search of food, but no one was there to serve them. So as soon as it was evening, night was there, night arrived. So people started, they woke up and they started their nightly business. The two men were hungry. Now that the shops were open, they went to buy some groceries. To their astonishment, they found that everything cost the same, a single dudu. Dudu means, a single dudu means 1 rupee. So whatever was sold in that market was sold for 1 rupee. Everything. What? Whether they bought a measure of rice or a bunch of bananas, it cost a dudu. Whether they bought a measure of rice or a bunch of bananas, everything cost single dudu. The guru and his disciple were delighted. Both of them were very happy. They had never heard of anything like this. They could buy all the food they wanted for a rupee. It was so cheap. When they had cooked and eaten, the Guru realized that this was a kingdom of fools and it wouldn't be a good idea for them to stay there. When they had their dinner, Guru at that time realized that it was a kingdom of fools and both of them should not stay over there. It was risk to their life. This is no place for us. Let's go, he said to his disciple. So he decided to leave and he also said this to his disciple. But the disciple didn't want to leave the place. Everything was cheap here. All he wanted was good, cheap food. The Guru said, they are all fools. This won't last very long and you can't tell what they'll do you next. So the disciple was not ready to leave that place and the Guru was trying to explain him. It was risky to live over there because the fools can do anything to them. But he was not ready to listen. But the disciple wouldn't listen to the Guru's wisdom. He wanted to stay. The Guru finally gave up and said, do what you want to. Okay, I am going. And he left. Guru left the place and disciple stayed over there. The disciple stayed on, ate his fill every day, bananas, ghee, rice, wheat, and he grew fat like a street side sacred bull. So he became very fat because whatever costly things was there in the other markets, in this market he got those things for just one dodu. So he started eating those things very greedily and he became a fat bull. One bright day, a thief broke into a rich merchant's house. One bright day, when people slept at that time, a thief broke into merchant's house. He made a hole in the wall and sneaked in, and as he was carrying out his loot, the wall of the old house collapsed on his head and killed him on the spot. What happened when this thief, he went into the merchant's house making a hole in the wall. He went in, he carried his loot, and when he was returning, when he's coming out, the same wall collapsed on his head. His head was broken and he died on the spot. His brother ran to the king and complained. See, thief's brother, he ran to the king and he complained, Your Highness, when my brother was pursuing his ancient trade, a wall fell on him and killed him. So he complained that because of that old wall, his brother was killed. Okay. This merchant is to blame. He should have built a good strong wall. You must punish the wrongdoer and compensate the family for this justice. Now see, this was a kingdom of fool, and here the person who had already theft, who had already stolen the things from the merchant house, the merchant is not complaining, but the person who was stealing, his brother was complaining. Reverse thing in the kingdom of fools, and he was asking for justice as his brother has lost his life, okay, while looting that merchant's house. The king said, Justice will be done, don't worry, and at once summoned the owner of the house. So after all, he was the fool. The king was a fool. He said justice will be done. The thief will get the justice. Okay, so what he did, he called the owner of the house. Now what happened further, how the case runs, what this idiot king takes a decision, let's see in our next video. Thank you.